Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. It's walleye time in Port Clinton, Ohio.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Hey, hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John Gillespie!
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome?
Holy moly! Oh my God! It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, it is April and we got some heavy wind and we're down on Lake Erie in Hope Harbor, Ohio with our buddy Captain Mike Patterson. And one good thing about a 30-mile-an-hour wind is out of the south, so we can fish.
We can fish the shoreline.
Yeah. Now, when you get the east wind, the northeast, that's when it's really bad.
Game over.
But I'm so impressed, Mike, with the number of boats I see down here. This is the walleye capital of the world. And there's a couple of different ways that we're going to fish these fish the next day and a half, huh? Maybe explain.
Well, we're going to start out jigging. This time of year, all the males are real excited, and jigging's a real good way to fish aggressive and have a good time getting them to snap. But if you want to catch big fish, trolling up high, the females are trying to stay away from the males, so they're up high in the water column. So we'll troll some baits up in the top 10 foot and see what we can do for big tankers.
Well, we got two special guests today. We got two friends of mine, Todd and Tom. So
should be
they've never caught a 10-pound walleye. They got a chance?
We got a real good chance.
We'll have fun, right?
We'll have a great time.
All right. Hey, folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Fleet Farm and Dakota and Humminbird have teamed up to give you a chance to win a televised fishing trip for two with us.
First prize includes the TV fishing trip, a Minn Kota Altera bow mount, a $500 Fleet Farm gift card, and a surprise fishing package.
Second place is a Humminbird Helix 9 locator and a $250 Fleet Farm gift card. And the third place winner will get a big fishing prize package and a $100 gift card.
To enter is simple. Just go to fleetfarm.com/sweepstakes.
Time to get out and play. AMSOIL delivers the ultimate protection for your vehicles and equipment. Fast, free shipping right to your door. Just look up your vehicle, select your product, add an oil change to your cart, and check out. Spend $100 and shipping is on us. Order now at amsoil.com.
Hey Mike, is this it?
Hi Blake, welcome to Kettle Marine. This is a new Campion Rage, same boat you'll be fishing from this season.
We added a few more options to the one we built on the Campion website, but it's so great to finally see it in person.
There is a lot of buzz around this boat. The Rage is a perfect multi-species fishing boat. It's loaded with standard features for any serious angler.
The warm weather can't get here soon enough, and Pete should be here soon too. He's gonna love it.
Folks, you can check out the brand new Campion Rage 22 at Kettle Marine in Jackson, Wisconsin. Hey, welcome back. Look at that. My buddy Todd is going to be the first to connect with a walleye, I hope. Todd, turn and smile, buddy. It's too windy to hear him today.
White bass.
Hey, let's see hey, Mike, that's kind of cool, buddy.
Yeah.
Hold that up. Folks, I talk about it all the time, but I love to eat white bass, and look at the size of that.
That's a good one.
Now, Mike, if you just take the top straps off of those, they aren't bad, are
Everything
they?
above the red and keep them cold, they're good.
Let's see if we got another white bass, a walleye. Oh, look at that, you guys. There is a beautiful walleye, Todd-a-rama. Hey, Todd, give me 5, buddy. I'll tell you what, Mike, that is a beautiful fish, buddy. And if Ryan can zoom in, you can see the stinger hook, and those stinger hooks are really important, aren't they, Mike?
They're just swatting at the baits. They're aggressive because they're spawning. They're really not feeding when they're on bottom like that, but they're attacking everything that comes near the nest. So as they swat at it, they get that back hook in their mouth.
Now, that is a male?
That's a male.
Boy, look at the size of that for a male, huh?
Yeah, that's pushing 23, 24 inches.
And how old do you think that fish is?
8 years.
Wow, amazing growth rate. Boy, I'll tell you what, Todd's good in this 30-mile-an-hour south wind. Nice, flip that walleye right in there, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And hold him up if you would, please. Now that's a perfect eating size walleye, isn't it, Mike?
Perfect, 15.5, 16 inches.
Nice job there, Todd. But one thing I want to talk about, Mike, is the walleye population in Lake Erie. And they're estimating how many walleyes in the Western Basin right now?
80 to 100 million.
80 to 100 million walleyes.
More than we had back in the 80s.
And the Western Basin is considered from Cleveland to Toledo?
No, more like Sandusky to Toledo. You got to get the side of the islands.
Okay, and again, 80 million?
The record numbers.
Hey, here we go, Mike. Let's see what I got here, buddy. I got myself, oh, look at this white bass, you guys. Look at the size of that one, Mike.
Man, those are getting nice.
You know, I'll tell you what, I really love your walleye fishing here, obviously, but that is a major league white bass anywhere you go. And I'm using a jerk minnow. These guys all using the hair jigs, but I'm sticking with my Kalen's jerk minnow. Folks, that is a beautiful white bass, and they're spawning right now too, huh?
Just starting. They come in right after the walleye.
Okay. What do you got now?
Another white bass.
Ooh, yeah. And again, you know, there are some real big ones of those on Lake Erie too, aren't there, Mike?
Oh, we get them a lot bigger than that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, keep those. You know, like I say, that backstrap, you won't tell the difference, you know, between that and a crappie, you know.
Trim all that red meat out. It's really good.
Well, let's see now. Tom has caught how many sheep's head, Mike?
12.
12. 12 sheep's head for you, Tom?
It'd be 12. This could be 13.
Hey, wait, pass him right up to
It's a
Tom.
walleye!
Pass him up there.
Holy, jump up and down.
Hey, Tom, it's been many years since you and I have been down here on Erie together. This is neat, isn't it?
I just love this, John. Look at the sun, wind, waves. I'm just loving it.
Well, you caught about 13 sheep's head, you said, and you finally broke into the walleye
Yeah, I
column.
did. Look at this. Beautiful fish.
Todderini. Hey, this is getting to be fast fishing, just like you said, Mike. Pass that up to, or you can hold them up. No, Mike said that even with a big wind like this, the evening bite can be pretty ferocious, huh, Mike?
As soon as the sun starts to go down, they start kicking in.
And you can actually fish them after dark, too?
Yeah, out here on the lake. Yep, it gets real good right as the sun goes down.
Well, how many places can you go, seriously? And we're not fishing our normal good spots because of the wind. With 30-mile-an-hour south wind, and just start casting and catch fish. I don't know.
The lake's full.
Hey, Mike, that wind was supposed to die down. I don't think it's going to tonight, do you?
It hasn't yet, that's for sure.
Oh, she's blowing 30, 35. What do you got there, buddy?
Nice walleye.
Oh, that is a nice walleye, Mike. Good job there, buddy. But no, this is battling this kind of oh, that's a beauty right there. You know, we got to talk a little bit about the future of Lake Erie with those record hatches that you guys have had the last couple of years and the growth rate that you have. You're looking at 20, 25-inch males next year?
Another 2 years, 2 to 3 years we'll have them. I mean, you're looking at phenomenal fishing from now. For the next 9 years, the lake is set for the next 9 to 10 years.
Hold that one up. I mean, that's really, that's a perfect eater, about 20, 21 inches, right?
Yeah, 4 years old, 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got another walleye on, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. You were right,
her.
though, about this time of day when that sun starts getting lower in the sky, these fish start biting, man.
Yep.
Not that we've had a bad day either. Are you going to net him? Oh, yeah, another beautiful walleye there, Mike. And you know, this is the deal. Folks want to come over here. They have the option of jigging and the option of trolling, as we talked about before, Mike.
Yeah.
And the neat deal is on this jigging thing, you don't have to be an expert. You know, you just kind of drift with the wind, right? And bounce that off the bottom.
You just want it to hit the bottom every time because they're right on the bottom.
Look at that. Beautiful Lake Erie walleye, buddy.
Tom's got one.
Well, let's see if Todd's got a walleye or a sheep's head.
Yep.
Ooh, there we go. Another doubleheader walleyes. Way to go, guys. Hey, Mike, that's awesome, buddy. And you know, we should tell the folks we're fishing anywhere between about 8 and 14 feet of water, Mike.
Yeah, we're starting in 6 and going out to as much as 16, but 13 or so is the 13 to 14 seems to be the magic number.
John, I think it's just a nice eye.
Oh yeah, there we go. Flip him in, Tommy. Just flip him in, buddy. I think that's our first short fish of the day right there, pal. But we're over a school of fish, huh, Tommy?
We sure are. Look at this guy.
Yeah. It is interesting, you know, we're covering a lot of water in this wind, folks, and you go for a while without a bite, then all of a sudden it's boom, 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 boom.
Get in a pocket of them that are aggressive and off they go.
That is a beautiful fish right there, Mike, on the snare hook again. Hey, Mike, did you expect it to be this good
Yes.
with this wind?
Well, the wind was a challenge, but the time of year you can't beat it. These fish are here and they're active and they're always aggressive this time of year.
And how long does this good jig and bite last?
All of April.
All of April.
All of April.
So folks got time.
They got time.
Oh boy, this is one after another now, folks. One after another. Look at that Todd go. And what do we got here, Mike? A nice eater. Pass him right to the big toad there when you get him in. All right, Toddy. Hey, Todd, you're going to have to talk real loud in this wind so we can hear you. What do you think of Lake Erie, buddy?
I'll tell you what, John, this is unbelievable. For the kind of wind we're getting in that and being able to jig in this, unbelievable.
No, they're gorgeous fish, buddy.
Great eaters.
Hold them and smile there. Hold them up. There you go, buddy. Oh, there we go. Hey, what is our, now, so we got 4 guys fishing, we can keep 24 walleyes.
24 walleyes.
And if we catch 24 tomorrow?
Yep, we can keep 24 tomorrow too.
And that's no problem with the possession.
However many days you fish, that's how many you're allowed to keep.
I know you got another walleye on here, buddy, but this wind is getting really heavy duty, man.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I think we're hitting gusts up to 40 miles an hour here all of a sudden. And, you know, we got tomorrow, and you know, we're safe out here because it's an offshore wind. But this is not an easy way to fish, is it?
This is really difficult. Most of the time you don't go out when it's rolling like this.
Yeah, but I mean, we got the trolling deal tomorrow, and you know, a lot of beautiful restaurants that you guys have up here between Toledo and Port Clinton. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'd say we go get some prime rib and call her good.
I just lost my hat. It blew off the top of my head, Mike. I thought we were going in.
I just had to make another cast.
Well, I don't blame you. Another walleye.
Nice fish.
Wow. Look at that.
John, I saw your hat float by.
Now my hat is gone. Well, that's all right, Mike. I'll gladly sacrifice a baseball cap for this one, this kind of fishing, buddy. And now they're hitting that main hook, huh?
Yeah, they're getting it good now. They're getting active.
Wow, feel that wind, buddy?
It's blowing.
What if we were out here ice fishing right now?
We wouldn't be.
I know.
That's a nicer fish, John.
Well, I'm trying to get you guys to get out of this wind and go in.
We're catching too many fish.
I know you are, buddy. All right, let's see here, Tommy. Nice walleye. There you go, buddy.
I like that.
Hey, Lake Erie, Tom. You know, you know, you and I love Wisconsin fishing, Tom. But the neat thing about coming here is you don't have to feel guilty about keeping fish. They want you to keep everything you catch here.
It's amazing.
You know, and that's why there's so many walleyes, you know?
Look at the milk coming out of it.
Yeah, that one is spawning. But I mean, that's kind of a neat deal to come over here and not feel guilty about keeping fish.
We were fishing Lake Erie out of Port Clinton, Ohio, a 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 4.5 hours from Chicago, and 10.5 hours from Minneapolis.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Eagle Claw is the only hook made right here in the USA. And they also make this new EC 2.5 bait casting combo. This combo is fast action, lightweight, and is built to stand up to long-term use.
Hey, Blake, we're heading out on Green Bay tomorrow, and the weatherman said it's supposed to be really, really rough. Just to be safe, I want to put in a higher capacity Johnson bilge pump.
Dad, you don't need all those tools to change a Johnson bilge pump. All you need is a higher capacity Johnson cartridge motor. It's that simple.
Hey, Blake, that is really cool. I guess I won't need these. Johnson cartridge bilge pumps, the highest capacity, the easiest to maintain, and the easiest to install. Johnson Pump, our choice for safety and reliability. Folks, you can now watch our show on Roku. Just search KOTV on the Roku channel store, and there's a bunch of other great outdoor programs that you can watch too. Well, Mike, I'll tell you what, it's day 2, and what a difference a day makes. So this is laid down beautifully out here on Lake Erie, folks. We have a perfect wind for jigging, but you want to do some trolling, so let's do it both at the same time. We got our boards out there, and I'm going to use that hair jig you guys had such luck with yesterday. No bait on there, folks. But Mike, going this slow, you can actually jig and troll simultaneously.
Yeah, we're only going about 1.4 to 1.5 miles an hour, and on a windy day, that's how fast you're drifting, so it works out good.
Yeah, so the guys in the back are handling the trolling rods, and you and I are jigging.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mike, I got a fish on here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a walleye. There we go. There's a nice, see folks, I finally switched to what's working, that hair jig, and I want to mention one thing too that's really interesting about Lake Erie. They don't use any bait, no minnows on there, just that hair jig, and that one hit the big jig there, Mike, too. Oh, Mike, this is fun, buddy. Ooh, they ripped that jig pretty good too when they hit it, folks.
Nice eye.
There we go, Michael. There we go, buddy. Now, this is fun, folks. And for April, this is just gorgeous out here today. And what we'll do is just keep going. And Mike's watching that hummingbird all the time, looking for fish. Oh, no, that's fine, Mike. Yeah, that's a beauty right there, buddy. And your buddy was out earlier this morning. How many did he get?
He handled 70 in about 3 hours.
That's amazing. Fishing these hair jigs is so easy, folks. It was a little too rough yesterday to show you what we were doing, but all you do is cast out, and that's a pretty heavy jig, so it just takes a couple of seconds to get to the bottom. Once it gets to the bottom, it's just a lift like that, reel in your slack, hit the bottom, reel in your slack, and just repeat that process. And it is amazing with no bait how they hit that jig. They just crush it. Hey, Todd, you got one on the trolling rod, huh, buddy?
Yeah, we got one going right now, John, I think, yeah.
Feel pretty big?
Not much, no, not really pulling too good.
All right, a trolling walleye on
Nice.
your trolling technique. Hey,
Nice,
Todd, I thought you said that was small. That's
I
a
thought it
gorgeous
was.
walleye.
We got one without an eye, too, that's why he's blind.
Now, this is a fun deal, folks, to be trolling and casting at the same time. That's a beauty, Todd. Nicely done
Yeah,
there.
it's a nice walleye. Look at the eye on that, thing's gone.
Well, one trolling in the back of the boat and now one casting in the front of the boat, Mike. Ooh, I'll tell you what, this isn't a real big walleye, but they sure do fight. There we go. All right, Mike. That was cool, buddy. And these fish seem a little bit bigger today. Am I mistaken there, Mike?
We're fishing some deeper water. They're running better size.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real nice walleye right there, folks. And again, 6 a day, no possession limit. And the cool thing is, folks, when we came in last night, we came in with 15 walleyes. And the neat thing about Lake Erie is there's fish cleaning stations all along the shoreline between Port Clinton and Toledo. And you just drop them off and they cut them up for you, fillet them and bag them, right, Mike?
Yeah, you're gonna have like 60 cents a pound in to get them cleaned, but they put them in plastic bags. You go home with no mess.
Hey, how much was that to clean those fish, you guys? 30 bucks, right?
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Save 25% on the Fenwick HMG casting or spinning rod on sale for $74.99.
Hey, Tommy, on the trolling board there, buddy. Let's see what we got here.
Feels like a nice fish, John.
Okay, I hope it's your big one. Oh, nice walleye,
Nice
Tommy.
walleye.
That's a beautiful fish, buddy.
Oh,
Nicely done.
John.
All right, Tommy, hold up that beautiful walleye there, buddy. And I want to mention too, folks, you know, we're in early April now. Like Mike said yesterday, the jig and bite will last another month or so. But then there's other ways to catch these fish in May, June, and July too, Mike, right? These same fish?
Yeah, we start casting crawler harnesses or trolling spoons. The same fish are just moving off these reefs and start suspending and feeding.
And it's not uncommon to limit out every day, is it?
More common than not.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2021 Fishing Contest. This week's first winners, Matt Nightway of Kohler, Wisconsin, caught this 31-inch walleye on bait and knock using a sucker. Matt Stark of Duluth, Minnesota, caught this 42-inch lake trout on Lake Superior using a tube jig. Brian Van Camp of Sherwood, Wisconsin, caught this 41.5-inch northern pike on the Bay of Green Bay using a golden shiner. Beth Colister of Mayville, Wisconsin, caught this 24-inch largemouth bass in a private pond using a waxworm. And this week's first kid winners, Miles Miller of Winona, Minnesota, caught this 42-inch northern pike on Mississippi River using a minnow. And Henry Watson of Andover, Minnesota, caught this 44.5-inch northern pike on Mille Lacs Lake using a buckshot with a minnow head. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week. 20% off the Salmo Hornets, on sale starting at $5.59, and the Keelan's Live Bait Series Google Eye Jigs on sale 4 for $10.
The first thing that we're going to do today is attack panfish in the basin of the lake.
Just gives it a little extra flavor or smell.
Fishing jumbo perch in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. This is not too early to come out and catch walleyes, huh?
It's never too early.
This middle of May stuff for walleyes, it's cool.
It's a night and day difference putting the bait mate on.
This is ranked as one of the top smallmouth destinations in the world. And that bait mate does work, doesn't it?
It does.
Catch more fish all year long with Baitmate Fish Attractant. Check it out at baitmate.com.
If you want to know how the best anglers always seem to find fish, stay on fish, and be in the right place at the right time, don't ask them. Just look at the name on the side of their boat. The one that's built 10 million motors, shallow water anchors, and more. No angler's going to tell you their secrets, but they don't have to, because you already know. Minn Kota. Fish for more.
Kalen's Pendu Jig features a patented free swinging hook. This feature gives any soft plastic or live bait an added action no fish has ever seen. As you jig it, swim it, the free swinging hook moves up and down, giving your bait or lure an unpredictable action. This jig also makes your live bait or plastic stand up when you pause it, imitating a feeding bait fish on the bottom that entices more bites. The Pendu Jig comes alive. Kalen's Pendu Jig is available in 4 sizes and 12 colors.
Is that jigging or trolling, Todd?
Jigging, just had him, John. Did
All right.
it real good, smashed it.
Let's just hope it's not a sheep's head, because that's a pretty good battle there. Get him in that clam, Todd. You got a reel. There we go. Nicely done, guys.
Todd.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Boy, they're active today, aren't they?
They're starting to snap finally.
I was just letting that hang over the side of the boat, Mike, and jigging it, you know. That was a neat hit, and they always hit on the drop, folks, as the jig is going down. Ooh, Mikey, Mikey, Mikey. Yeah, hold them up for me, Mike, if you would there, buddy. That's a beautiful walleye right there. And again, you know, that shows you the importance of that stinger hook, doesn't it, Mike?
Yep, just got him in the mouth with the stinger.
Yeah, and again, they're hitting out of anger, not out of eating. And that's coming back on those fish that we just came over and had bites on too, right?
Yeah, we just circled back. I mean, if you don't have the ability to locate them and come back on them, you're going to miss a lot of fish.
This is seconds later, folks, and old Todd in the back, he gets a little upset when I keep catching one after another, folks. Oh, fun. Ooh, there's a nice one. Isn't that a hold him up, Mike. There's another dandy right there, pal. Boy, I'll tell you something. You just did this the right way, Mike. We had those 3 bites, and we just keep going over the same spot, and boy, it's magic time, isn't it?
It's good. They're loaded up in there.
Tommy the T-bone on the jig, huh, buddy?
It's a nice fish, John. It's a very nice fish.
Nice job with the clam. Hey, Tommy.
Nice.
Hey, have you enjoyed your first trip to Erie with
Oh, I
me in
just
20
love it,
years?
John. I really appreciate the invite.
And you like the fact we drop them off and have them cleaned and bagged.
I love that.
Tommy, I want to get out of here. It's time to head home. We got enough fish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice job,
fish.
Tommy. That is
I
a
like it.
beautiful walleye, buddy. Another one going, Todd. Todd, is that
Yeah, it's a good one.
okay, buddy.
Can't make
Just
headway
hold on. Boo, boo. Todd gets a sheep's head. Todd, we're walleye fishing.
That's a dandy.
Well, you can hold those up together. Now, Todd, are you proud?
Oh, that's a good sheep head, John. I gotta admit that.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we've caught a lot of those sheep's head yesterday, but today we caught a lot of beautiful walleyes, and you guys both want to come back to Lake Erie, don't
Absolutely, John.
You better
Absolutely.
believe it. Is it big time?
Yeah, John. This one actually feels pretty nice.
Okay. You just keep a tight line on it, buddy. Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
Oh, yes, sir. Another nice
Boy,
walleye,
Tommy
John.
Hafman, are you?
Holy hot hand with the big ones.
You are just catching big fish today, buddy. No, it's a special lake, isn't it?
It is. I love it.
Yeah, that is a dander. Oh, see, now that one's milking, folks. And that'll give you an idea of the size of the males, how big the males get here, you know, right, Tom?
Yeah, great fighters too, John.
I'll tell you what, folks, my favorite thing about a fishing trip is Johnsonville brats. You too, Mike?
Absolutely.
Yeah, these are a treat, buddy. I've got flame grilled Johnsonville brats for you today. And they do the grilling for you right at the factory. The grill marks are on them, and all you got to do is throw them on the grill and cook them on medium heat for about 5 to 10 minutes, and they are absolutely delicious. Again, these are Johnsonville flame grilled brats. Look for them at your favorite retailer today. Eat up, guys. All right.
Look out, piggies. Here we come.
Captain Mike Patterson charters on Lake Erie on a daily basis. For more information, give Mike a call. That phone number is 419-308-6925. 308-6925.
Yamaha is giving away a brand new Grizzly XTR, and you have a chance to win.
That's right, Blake. The Grizzly XTR is the best performing ATV in its class with superior capability, all-day comfort, and legendary durability. The Grizzly boasts a powerful 700cc engine and features on-command four-wheel drive and power steering.
To enter is simple. Just go to GillespieFishing.com or visit your participating Yamaha dealer.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. I'll tell you what, this is an average catch for a half a day out on Lake Erie in April, and almost all of these fish were caught jigging. And Mike, taking a look at the rest of April and May, fishing's going to stay really good.
We'll have good fishing all the way through.
Thank you for all the fillets, buddy.
It's a good time.
Always a pleasure. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.